Daredevil, Season 1, Episode 1, Into the Rain. Welcome back, guys, girls. We are back with the series premiere of Daredevil. Patreon gets this full uncut link in the description below. Wherever you get Daredevil, you can watch it over on Patreon. Usually it's on Disney Plus now. So if you want to watch it over with me, come over to Patreon for an unedited copy of the said show. Can't say that enough. Basically, this is a show that I've been eagerly waiting to watch. I never watched any of it. I think I've seen a couple of clips online, but not a lot, not enough to be like, oh my god. But I know it's dark. I know it's dark, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the violence. I'm ready for everything. And news. So basically, Summer I Turned Pretty will be over. I had that show done a long time ago, but I haven't recorded Daredevil episodes. I know we asked what we were gonna do, and this is the show that was won the poll. Surprisingly, I was not expecting it. But anyway, basically what Daredevil will be is that it won't be just Daredevil. We are gonna go on a journey, through a list of shows, of the Defenders universe. So we're gonna do Daredevil season 1, Jessica Jones season 1, and then so forth and so forth. So strap in, guys, because we have a lot of coverage to watch. There is going to be so many episodes of this coming to the channel. It's going to take me a while considering how many shows we have now, but don't get me wrong, this show doesn't have as many season episodes as you think it does. So, but they're long episodes. So, without further ado, let's jump right in to the first episode of Daredevil. This is the only one that will be a long intro. Usually only the first episodes are long because I like to talk about stuff. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, 3, 2, 1, go.
You saved my life.
I think we did. Oh, it's a tar in the water. It's in his eyes.
Close your eyes. Close your
Oh.
eyes. He was a fighter. Old school boxer.
Yeah, because we remember he was a boxer. I think we did get a little bit of an origin story, but I just don't remember what the accident was. I don't think it was tar. Mainly, the reason why I wanted to do this was because of Echo. Echo really got me interested in. Oh shit. We're gonna see some action already.
Hey.
Jesus Christ, human trafficking already? Ooh! Oh! Yo! Choreography much? Yo! Oh! We're TVMA. We're gonna do what we want. Ah, shit! That was brutal! Like, it's gonna be so much different on Disney Plus. It definitely will be TVMA, but I'm just curious of how much we're gonna go.
Okay, I gotta go grab a cop.
Oh, so is he gonna be the comic relief in this already?
You're right.
Because it's supposed to be a reboot.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, convicted of a crime.
It's gonna be coming up
As the
on the
law
community
says.
page. We'll show you it. What the hell did we start? What the hell just happened there? She doesn't look like she would do anything. And she said she didn't do it. Correct.
The desk sergeant with a box of cigars for his mom.
Our practice is relatively young, Miss Page, and we are aggressively pursuing new clientele. Let us stop giving best cigars.
Oh, then yeah.
About 7 hours.
You've never done this before.
If you were to hire us, then yes, you would be able to.
So he was. So he was.
We met at the Three Roads Bar on 49th
Okay.
Street. We had a few drinks, and the next thing that I remember is waking up on the floor of my apartment covered in blood.
It's her. Oh, he could tell. He's a good lawyer.
Please, you have to believe me.
That's how he
I didn't
tells.
kill him.
That's his daughter or something like that.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
And I wonder who her his employer is.
It's kind of spooky, actually. But if there's a stunning woman with questionable character in the room, Matt Murdock's gonna find her, and Foggy Nelson is gonna suffer.
Was Daredevil, and Foggy, I think, was Jon. Oh shit! They're trying to kill her in prison.
It's right before the assault.
Yeah, we'd like
Correct.
to speak to Mr. Farnham about that as well as what.
Get in line. You'll be arraigned in the morning.
Get my client released. Don't make me ask again. Miss Page, our
Episodes
immediate
being
priority is
long
success.
are okay with
And
me.
in order to do that, we're gonna need.
I'd rather it be an hour-long episode, and be shorter.
Do you know who's trying to kill?
New owners, new grants, new contracts.
And I wonder who the new owner
The
is.
world watched half of New York get destroyed. That's a lot of sympathy.
I mean, you know, I benefited from every dollar of it. Theoretical model that they were screwing around with. I
Okay.
knew something was wrong.
So she
I
dig
thought maybe
deeper.
it was just him, covered in blood.
Okay. So someone's trying to frame you, definitely. I want to know who it is that we're trying to protect you from.
She can stay with me.
Wow, that's a beautiful view.
Value
Or
is
most of
something.
the DC
No
movies.
apologies for what you lack. That's all true for the most part, but something that they want. Trying to think about what that could be, and the only thing I've come up with.
Be for myself, but
She has to be lying because her
I guess I'm just not
heartbeat is going faster than normal.
Ah, well.
I'd like to know why you're short on the cargo total.
I'm saying that I think we don't say his name because
There was a
they're
problem
trying to
on the
reveal
dock.
it later.
There will be.
Yes.
Accused for being inconvenienced by a lone vigilante. Then
Correct.
She should tell me to my.
Crime scene. Oh, she's probably trying to go get the file. But why wouldn't she want the lawyer to have it? Why wouldn't she want Matt to have it? Oh! Oh! Yeah! Oh! Crack in the bone! Yo, you can't get much of this in any show! This is perfect! Oh! Like, I love flashbacks, correct. But when you want to see the story continue, it sucks.
Your old man. I never studied. Look where it got me.
Definitely. Like,
Poor Maddie.
I can't wait to see what Jessica Jones is like. I can't wait to see what Luke Cage is like. We're talking about Daredevil here. He has plot armor. Oh! 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 He can hear the rain! The rain is telling him where the sword, the knife is going. That's insane! It's the... Dude, the metal is clicking!
I'll get this into the right hands.
No, you can't. You You can't take it to the police. You can't trust anyone.
The evidence will put Rance at the murder scene. Being Egon sideways, his records altered in support. Mr. Farnham's bail has been arranged for through the usual channels.
Interesting.
I know there's not much in the way of repayment, but it is the work for you two.
The nut in the mask. That's gonna be interesting for a reveal.
Client's innocent.
I did notice that you could use some help around here, and I owe you.
A Fogwell's gym. Everything's changing, man. What cop? Is that a cop? I'm confused. Who is that? Yo, we're seeing the whole entire what is gonna come. Grand Theft Auto? No, worse. No! And that's his signal. I loved it. Man, we only have a couple of people to put in our top. I'm gonna say yeah, we only have a couple of people to put in our top 5. I don't even think we have a 5. So I'm gonna do a top 4 though, which is kind of stupid because it's the first episode. But I do like this show, and since I have prior knowledge of how Daredevil worked, it was easy to watch Echo and not be like known about Vincent and stuff like that. Like, yes, it sounded like I never like I watched Daredevil before in Echo because I was talking about Vincent a lot, but no, I have never never seen anything. I've seen clips online because everywhere you go on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that, you see a little bit of clips, but not to the point where it's like a like I kind of scroll down if I only see like 10 seconds of it. So like most of it is gonna be definitely blind. I'm really excited, man. This show really is interesting. It's definitely a different tone to what I'm used to in Marvel's universe. Um, it's it definitely has that feel of a Netflix TVMA show because there's a lot of TVMA shows that were out around that time that were like that on Netflix, I believe. Orange is the New Black is one of them. A couple of others. I know I'm just naming some that I've probably never seen, but at the same time, like I know some of the TVMA shows that were around that time period. I can't think of another one that was really big. I know there's a couple um that were violent Netflix originals, but it's so weird because like nowadays I'm like when I look at Netflix, there's a lot more TV-14 shows and stuff like that. I think Outer Banks is TVMA, but it's not really TVMA. I'm not entirely sure if it's TVMA. It might be only TVMA for just cursing. Um, End of the Fucking World is another example. I highly want to do that eventually. But like that's kind of what I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of TVMA shows that were, Santa Clara Diet or whatever that one was. That's a dark one. That's a really dark one that I'm thinking of. But I'm just listening TVMA shows on Netflix. But anyway, around that time period, Netflix just started, and we didn't have a lot of streaming services. We had Netflix and Hulu had no originals really. They had Hulu movies, but they really were not that big. If they had, I think they had a couple of originals, but it was like small originals. I think there was one big original on Hulu. But then like Prime came out, and then Disney Plus, and then everything like now it's a whole monopoly of streaming services. But anyway, this show does have that feel of that time period when I was watching multiple shows on Netflix, and I was like, holy crap, this is so dark. Like, this is the stuff that you would see in an HBO show. And then also, what I'm gonna say right now is, I feel a slow build, in this show, like the old Netflix shows, because back a long time ago in Netflix, I always watched the first season of shows, and I swear to God, half the time I would stop watching shows because of a slow build up. And it wasn't because I was annoyed. It was more like I was like, where's the action? And I understand that you have to talk a lot and you have to give a lot of dialogue and stuff like that. But if a Netflix show has too much dialogue back then for me, I was very annoyed. But nowadays I kind of like, I'm looking at it as like a person that usually watches TV and movies now all the time and enjoys them. So I'm looking at a different angle. So that's a really upside to it. Um, but a lot of people already seen this show, so this is gonna be definitely something very new to me. But it might be not new to you guys. So and I wanted to bring more people in that are not like, because like I usually watch a lot of like other types of shows that are mainly like like a different type of genre, wholly entirely. So I wanted to bring in more genres that are different, like horror. We watch horror, but we have only one horror series on the channel. I wanted to bring more action shows into the channel, so that's why I, that's why I announced 100, or that's why I wanted that, not wanted 100 to win. I That's why I put a bunch of different shows that were basically kind of different in a way. So, that is the end of this video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching the first episode of Daredevil. This will be a new show, starting soon. I have to get the schedule up, whenever I am done the summer. I turn pretty. Love Triangle episode. That's my last episode of the summer. I turn pretty, and then I will put up the new schedule. Um, and after 8 episodes, we will do the next movie. I don't know when that will be. It might be 1 week from now or 2 weeks from now, depending on how much homework we get and stuff like that. That's a factor. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next. Bye, guys.